We can only protect you against harassment because of whistleblowing. But if you have other issues in your institution, like insubordination, like not working, like not achieving your targets, there are so many issues. So if you blow your cover, you make yourself susceptible to these other issues. But what we are required to do under the law is to protect your identity. And if you protect your identity, nobody will victimize you. So please, whistleblowers, tell them they are not supposed to blow their cover. Of course, we are supposed to pay them a 5% gratification if the information they bring leads to recovery of funds. They are entitled to 5% of the funds that have been recovered. But still, all that is supposed to be done undercover. So please, media, tell whistleblowers not to blow their cover because they make themselves susceptible to other issues where we cannot protect you.
The cost of the road has been answered too. What I can add, without being defensive or preempting what the findings would be, is that you also need to look at the land tenure and ownership system in our different countries. When you look at Tanzania, even Kenya, to a great extent, I think the state owns the land, including Ethiopia. I was in Ethiopia and I was asking, the state government owns the land. So when you are doing a road there, there's nothing like compensation. They just relocate the people and ask them to shift and then they pass the road. Whereas here, a bigger part of the costing of the road has to do with the project affected persons, compensation and resettlement and so forth. So you integrate that in your study and be able to give us a well-informed position.
But war might seem a bit strong because in a war, people die. But then I wonder, do people die because of corruption? What do you think? Yes, people die also because of corruption. And actually, I would like to encourage the journalists that I hear to have a look at the Corruption Perception Index of Transparency International and to compare the life expectancy of the countries at the top and the life expectancy of the countries at the bottom. And if you make an average of the life expectancy of the 10 least corrupt countries and an average of the life expectancy of the 10 most corrupt countries, you will see that there is more than 20 years of life expectancy lost. So that's the cost in terms of years. 20 years of every person in a country that is part of the least corrupt countries.